Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new SEISMIC players coming out today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Look at all these new cards. We got an exciting deep drop today, and I'm excited to check out these cards and see how good they are looking. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. I literally just woke up like 6 minutes ago, so if I sound tired, I apologize. That is why, but it's time to grind, man. They dropped stats a little early today, so we're in here ready to work. And here we go. Let's hop right into it. Let's start off by talking about this Hendrick. He's the path to all-star player. Super athletic. That's about it. Okay defensive wing. Super athletic, fast, okay shooter at the small forward position. 6'7". I mean, the card doesn't look terrible. I have no idea what Rodney McGruder's release looks like, to be honest. And if he's good, I mean, if that release is good, he's not terrible. But as a whole, this isn't exactly a card that gets people super excited. But still, that's okay. We got 4 more Amethyst Path to All-Star players coming later on this week. And he doesn't actually look terrible. So I might do gameplays on the other ones potentially. We'll see. Taylor Hendricks, the first of multiple Amethysts from today's SEISMIC drop. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hotspots in 3 out of 5 spots outside the 3-point line. This is the dude that I wanted the Mavs to draft going into the NBA draft this year. I think he's going to be really, really good for the Jazz in real life. Hoff Bulldozer on him in addition to catch and shoot and Deadeye SS Hall of Fame badges. A really complete wing. No speed booster, but that's okay. I mean, he is a very complete wing. Really good shooting badges, a really good finisher, and a pretty versatile defender as well. This card looks really good. 6'9" at the small forward position as well. If he's got a nice release, he's a demon. I really have no idea what Taylor Hendrick's release looks like this year, but I will say, I mean, his animations don't look amazing, but if he's got a good release, his stats and badges, he's one of the best amethysts in the game, especially at 6'9" at small forward. Anderson Varejao, can he shoot? 73 ball. Okay, I thought he might be able to shoot a little bit better than that. He has Hoff anchor. He's a really versatile defender, amazing rebounder. You know, to be honest, athletic as well. 90 standing and driving dunk, pretty good finishing badges. If he has a good release, which it does not look like he does, because Shaq's base, Boban's upper. Okay, never mind. Would not recommend using this card. Probably. He's probably not horrific, but he's also not great. Peyton Watson, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan at shooting guard. This is a dude who I think has developed into a pretty good player for the Nuggets, and if he can develop into a consistent three-point shooter, I think he's going to be a stud in real life. 93 ball is generous, I'm not going to lie, and gold limitless. That is very generous for how questionable of a shooter he is in real life. But Hoff blow by Hoff, off ball pest, versatile defender. 90. He doesn't have challenger, brick wall, or movable enforcer, but he's got 94 feet, anchor, clamps, fast feet, glove, interceptor, right stick gripper, post lockdown. Has speed booster as well. Good playmaking, good shooting, and good finish. Wow, this card is so good. If his release is on quick, oh my goodness, no, this card's a demon. Steph Drag. Okay, no, hold on. Peyton Watson might be like really, really, really good. If his release is good, considering it's on quick and he's got actually good movement too, and he's super complete badge-wise, and he's big, this could be a monster. We're looking at maybe the best amethysts of the year so far. If this Anthony Black is a demon, which I'm sure he is, he's a 6'7" defender. I would assume this is just one of the best budget card drops of the year for sure. Hotspots in 3 out of 5 spots outside the 3-point line. 3 Hoffs include slithery, catch and shoot, and needle threader. He has posterizer, fast twitch, which is good. No precision dunker, that's okay. Shooting badges aren't exceptional, but 87 3 ball is pretty good. 88 speed, 87 excel, 80 driving dunk. Shooting badges aren't terrible. He has blinders. We'll take that. No limitless range or Agent 3, but that's okay. Playmaking badges, well, no speed booster. He does have the defense. I was hoping this card had speed booster. He doesn't. I can kind of live with that, though, I think. Okay shooter, okay slasher, good defender, D-book dribble style. Excuse me. If his release is half decent, he's not bad. Really, honestly, I don't think this Anthony Black card is bad at all if his release is half decent. He's a pretty darn good budget point guard. I mean, between these 4 budget cards today, Anthony Black, Peyton Watson, Anderson Varejao, Taylor Hendricks, all 4 of them look like beasts. All right, moving on to the diamond. Starting off with Serge Baka, 94,500 MT for a 6'10 big, 7'4 wingspan, 85 speed, 88 3 ball, 90 standing, and 95 driving dunk. Nice. Defensively, super good. Great dunking badges. Hoff posterizer, precision dunker, and rise up. He's got gold fast twitch. Got gold gold bulldozer, got corner specialist, catch and shoot, claymore, pretty decent 3-ball. Playmaking wise, certainly not going to be anything special, but that's the only real area in which he is going to struggle. He's a very good defender, great on the perimeter. Yeah, he's a demon. This card's really good. He can defend he can play the power forward position if you want him to, although he's not going to have the playmaking. I honestly think his better position is probably, in all honesty, going to be the center spot, even at only 6'10". This is a really, really good budget big, though, and his defensive versatility, in addition to shooting ability and his dunking, it makes him very, very good. Jonathan Isaac, 157K. He's the most expensive of the diamonds. That's not a surprise to me. The question with Jonathan Isaac is honestly going to be how is his release this year, because I do not know what his release is looking like. If it's bad, I would really stay away from this card, because I will say, outside of his elite, incredible defense, like, the card offensively does not look that exceptional at all, to be completely honest. I mean, he's very athletic, and he is 6'10", so he's got good size, but his release, he doesn't have special animations at all, I will say that. None of his animations jump off the page at me at all as looking anything special. Pro 3 Fade isn't insane. If he doesn't have a solid release, at least he's not great, even though he's an incredible defender. He is one of the best defensive cards in the game, without a shadow of a doubt. Only defensive badge is missing his brick wall. But no speed booster, no limitless, no agent 3, no blinders, no rise up. There's some pretty important badges just right there that he doesn't have. I think this card is good, and I like the versatility, but the release being good is going to be a very important differentiator of how good Jonathan Isaac actually is in my team. Richard Jefferson, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, 73,000 MT. He looks like he's the cheaper diamond. He doesn't look terrible. I mean, he's got 93 3-ball, 92 3-ball, 93 speed, 95 driving dunk, really solid defender as well, although only challenge run off ball pest as Hoffs. No clamps, unfortunately. Well, I guess he does have clamps. Surprisingly, this card can get like a lot of badges. Can he get all? No, it seems like he can get a lot of badges. Maybe he just comes with all the key badges that he needs. I don't know. Regardless, he has speed booster, has handles for days, has blow by, really good shooting badges, and finishing wise, he's obviously exceptional. Now, that release is certainly ugly. There's no doubt about that. With that release sucking, I think that does kind of eliminate him as a top-tier shooting guard, assuming that it's as bad as I think it is, because in the last couple of years, that catapult Richard Jefferson release he has always kind of kills the card. If it's like that again this year, it will again kill the card as of right now, but he could be a pretty good shooting guard if his release is not awful. I honestly don't know how bad it is this year, though. Anton Jameson is a 6'9" small forward, 7'4" wingspan. This is a good-looking card, man. He is a really, really versatile defender. I'm surprised how versatile. Wow. Why can these... Oh, they just gave us that ability. Every card can get every badge. Oh, okay. So they changed something today. That's what they changed. Cards can now get every single badge. At least the lower tier cards can get every single... Wait, Anton Jameson can get every badge. Can Serge Baka get every badge? No. Interesting. Looked like Jonathan Isaac cannot get every badge either. Why can Anton Jameson get every badge? Or is that a glitch? It says, yeah, Richard Jefferson get every badge too. No way. Okay, that's a little odd. I wonder if they actually can get every badge, or if that's a visual glitch. That's a little interesting. If they can get every badge, that's really interesting. This Anton Jameson card is already really complete and really good at the small forward position, though. With Agent 3 and Blinders added, those are the two main badges he's missing. He could be Brook Lopez base. Never mind. He's not that good. His release stinks. Regardless, though, he's still a pretty good card. Tyson Chandler can get every badge as well. 76 3-ball, 91 speed, incredible defender, great dunker. This is legitimately... This card is for winning 50 games in Triple Threat Online, and he is legitimately a top 3 or 4 center in the game. I don't know what his release looks like, but if it's half decent at all, which I think it's probably okay, if it's half decent at all, he's a demon because he can get every badge. He's already an incredible defender. He's a big, versatile inside big, super strong. And if he can get every badge, which he looks like he can, he is an absolutely elite center. I think he will be. It'll be KP, Wemby, and Tyson Chandler is the third best big in the game. Realistically, I think he's going to be really good. I'm excited about him. Oscar Robertson can also get... Okay, so they definitely... This might be... I think this is intentional. Looks like every badge can now be upgraded and added on pretty much all of these cards. As my freaking alarm goes off. I'm sorry. Oscar Robertson, I mean, he looks good. He's a really good defender. Has off clamps and glove. Does have anchor. Playmaking badges are incredible. Shooting badges and finishing badges also really good, including off limitless, Agent 3 catch and shoot, bulldozer, posterizer. It's a good looking card. I'm honestly pretty surprised how good he is. Like he can, the ability to get every badge is going to make these cards so good regardless. But yeah, he's really complete. I'm surprised he has Hoff Posterizer and like all the finishing badges he already needs. These cards are really, really complete badge wise for this early in the year. I'm going to be honest, like not super early in the year, but the fact that we have all normal SIGs and animations still, and we're getting cards that are damn near in games, not in games, but like crazy good in terms of their all around stats and badges. But the SIGs are still on normal and pro and stuff. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not too mad about it. This Oscar, he might be the best point guard in the game. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's the best. His release is good though. If he moves half decent, he is one of the best color point guards in the game without a shadow of a doubt. He's a great looking card. I just don't like the fact that all these animations say normal. See, Paul George also says normal. His release, because of it being on normal, kind of sucks. I mean, I wouldn't say it sucks, but it's not great. That will hold this Paul George card back. I don't think I will be buying this card personally. I have Scottie Pippen, Dr. J, Kobe, and Adam Morrison already like souped up with extra stuff on them. As good as this Paul George looks, and he looks very good, no doubt. I just don't think it's probably worth, like, as great as his stats and badges are, release being on normal does kind of kill this card to a certain extent. Not horribly. His release isn't awful, but it's not a great one on normal. So I probably won't be paying $260K for him. Vince Carter, on the other hand, his release also on normal, I think is a better release, but I still don't think it's exceptional. The problem with all these cards is they're not going to be that hard to stop, like contest-wise. And Vince is a great playmaker, a great shooter, a pretty darn versatile, very good defender as well, and an exceptional slasher. He's another incredibly well-rounded, super good all-around card. But again, the animations aren't incredible. The SIGs certainly don't jump off the page at me as looking special. Pro 2 Fade is great, but normal release timing, not that special either. This card, again, you look at him and you compare him to Kobe, he's not as good. You compare him to Scottie Pippen and Dr. J, honestly, again, probably not quite as good. The only thing he has going for him over Dr. J is he has Off Limitless. Dr. J doesn't have that at all. And then Dr. J doesn't have Anchor, and Vince has that as well. So Vince, badge-wise, a little more complete, and the badges do help these cards for sure, but the fact their animations are still on normal make them just not jump off the page of you compared to the rest of the guys you can run. KP, though, he is special. Even on normal timing, he's still the best center in the game, realistically. He's a little bit faster than Wemby, 88 strength, which I think is kind of a big deal. I think he will rebound, hopefully, a lot better and a lot more consistently than Wemby did, and hopefully not get dogged out on the interior as much. The Hoff Bulldozer, Posterizer, Poster, and Rise Up, that's nice. I'm glad he has that on Hoff. Could use Fast Twitch. That's a badge I'll be adding to him. Pro Touch, maybe. Playmaking-wise, 78 ball handle means with a ball handle shoe and Coach D'Antoni, he actually can timing burst, so that is cool. Defensively, definitely going to want to upgrade as many defensive badges as I can and probably add some defense on him as well. If you do get KP, you're going to want to try to find a way to get clamps on him, stuff like that. I might even try to get speed booster on him as well, actually, if he's going to be putting the ball on the floor a little bit. Regardless, SIGs certainly do not look special at all on this card, and I know his release is pretty cash. He's obviously an incredible shooter with elite range, and he's got pretty decent speed, slashing wise, finishing. It looks really good, and defensively, not terrible at all either. It does look like KP, at least in my mind, is the new best center in the game, for sure. I mean, he jumped, on paper at least, he looks like the best center in the game. I think, yes, Yao is probably coming soon, but KP, I mean, looking at the card, he is really, really complete. He's got better all around. Well, actually, in some areas, like lower shot IQ, that doesn't matter. Lower intangibles, those don't matter. So when you lower the things that don't really matter very much, or when you take those into account, KP definitely has better stats and badges, although defensively he probably won't be quite as good, although I do think the plus 18 strength will help a lot. And the ability to get every single defensive badge, or every single badge in general upgraded, will be huge as well for this KP card. Either way, you're 100%, in my opinion, at least, looking at the new best center in the game, and I think we got a few elite cards from today's drop. It's not just that. Vince is going to be a dog. Oscar is going to be a top 3-point guard, maybe the best point guard in the game. Paul George is going to be very good despite his release not being incredible. Tyson Chandler looks like he legitimately is a top 3 center in the game as well. Anton Jamison looks like a dog, although his release isn't very good. Jonathan Isaac will be amazing if he's got a decent release. Same thing with Richard Jefferson. Serge Ibaka looks like a budget beast regardless. I know his release is good. And then the Amethysts are deep as well. This is a heck of a drop, a very deep drop, and a very good drop with content for every single level of player. And that's something I'm a huge fan of. I wish animations were getting improved, but that is literally my only complaint right now in terms of content. I also have gameplay complaints, obviously, but those I'm going to have to wait at least until the end of this season to hope they get fixed, and we'll see if we get a Chapter 5 gameplay patch with some actual needed changes. Regardless, I am excited for today's content, and I hope y'all are as well. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.